The work week kicks off tonight. Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. His side hoping to stay above 500 after this week. They're 3-2 here today. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Ready?
They go play action on first down. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes, third and long. He lofts it deep right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Let's go.
They give on second to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Running for the first time with a man out of BYU. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Come on.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Couple seconds.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of Pickett. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Now a stoppage for an injured player. Oh, that's their playmaker, George Pickens, who's shaken up. Significant loss for their offense if this is serious.
38. Ready?
To throw here on first down. He finds Brown right side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw here from Richardson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Brought in left side by Jones. And into the end zone he goes.
Ready up. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Smith, ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
I'll throw it. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working on first down. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Smith, ready.
And 5 at the 46-yard line.
Smith, ready.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
On the set.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Check.
They're going play action. He can run it. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yellow. 43.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And here's a screen now for Walker. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And they've been able to lean on him in the early goings of this NFL season. He's in the top 5 of the NFL in rushing. Get the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's good. Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Going back across his body here. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Ready. Set.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Oh no, they get him yet again. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6.
Drill 52. Black 40. Cut.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Fires right away, but incomplete. For the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
It's now
Let's
second
go.
and 10 at the 30-yard
52
line.
full.
They're going to try and throw it here. Varner's got it. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, first down.
Ready.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Gets out on the bootleg.
First down, Seattle.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Leads to second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
He's going to throw it again. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Michael Dixon on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. That's taken on the 7. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Richardson. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just...
And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
That's some good old-fashioned play.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's second down.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Setting up to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Punt team out there now. Michael Dixon on to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this in the locker room. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. And that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he goes down a little short of the 40. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. Benson on 1st and 10. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Go, go.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Going all the way to the end zone here. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
It's now second
No luck on
and
first
10.
down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. His defense has been inconsistent at best.
It's one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Gets another into the hands of Harrison. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Ready.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
65.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go.
4.
Ready.
Throwing now. Richardson. Connects with Harrison again. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another Cardinals
Ready.
1st down.
Cowboy
1st
80.
and goal at the 3-yard line.
Benson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst.
Walker on 1st down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 16 yards.
Check pitch.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Down by Caleb Ransaw.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Check right.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Getting out to his left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to run and draw here with Benson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 cop.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 1st and 10 from the 43. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running from the pistol with Benson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down.
This one's quickly to Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cougar 99. Ready?
Rush coming for Richardson. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Check pink.
Drive begins with massive hits. The ball's out. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. New set of downs from the 37.
Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Pat, roll.
Back-to-back carries here. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Play fake, it's Richardson. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals close to picking up their 5th win. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Ready.
Motion the tight end over. Walker now from the gun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Opposite, green.
Running with Walker again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Behind the line of
And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Dialing up a pass here on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. That's taken at the 15. Jukes away from one. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Handoff headed left to Benson. Still going inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the
Here
27-yard
we go.
line.
70 Timberwolves.
Benson once more. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Trying to push deep downfield. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
The 30-yard line.
Ready.
Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.